Uh, this ain't really a stream. Just go over to Zoubidhas. There's some very interesting um, evidence against finger spect. So Finger-Bhingi, 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 Finger-Bhingi. All right, so sub to so go over to shut up, Scarlet Fox, you little puddy da with your goddamn little chickens, whatever, little pigeons. Go to Zoubidhas. Yeah. Forget about whether you like Zoubidhas. She's got some great evidence against Pakistani spect in terms of his eternal victimhood. Now, what's so interesting about what I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be listening to 2 or 3 streams because I'm Daraj, and I'm gonna listen to like a few things as I'm doing this. Yeah. Yeah. So what it is, big up to Simon. Tomorrow, I'm not going Speaker's Corner because the weather is terrible. Can you go over to sub to Zoubidhas? She's actually live now. She's got some great evidence against Raspect or Finger Spect. I'm not making fun of fingering people. Yeah, let me just. Yeah, I know, Rashma. Yeah, I know. I don't trust no one, Rashma. Yeah, look at Russia giving me some good advice. He said, Raj loves drama. Be careful who you trust. Listen here, Rashma. I don't trust anyone apart from my mother. That's it. So it doesn't matter. I don't trust no one. Never have, never will. I have levels of trust. Levels. Some people are quite high up. Some people have none. I have no trust with them. I won't tell you who. But the people that I'm cool with, normally I have a higher trust rate. But I still wouldn't be surprised if they chuck me under the bus. You have to always be prepared, unfortunately. Uh, Actually, the person I would be very surprised would actually be Manny Cinder. Manny Cinder's got my highest trust rate at the moment. Big up to my bra, Manny Cinder. So yeah, people like Simon and them lot, very high up, like Steve, Simon. So go over to thingy. Now what's interesting is the reason why I believe this. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, hold on. The reason why I believe the stream on Zoubidhas is very important is because it exposes something about Raspberry I've been saying for a long time, or Finger-Bhingi, is that when he goes places and someone treats him badly, he automatically equates it to him being black. Yeah, this is not a good way to live. You know, it's not a good way to live that every time someone treats you badly, you automatically think it's because you're black. Yeah. And this shows that Raspik has a kind of eternal victimhood to racism. Now, I'm not saying there's no racism. There is racism. There's no doubt about it. I'm pretty sure he's faced a lot of racism. But when he goes places like Egypt, so he's saying that he went to Egypt and Zoubidhas playing some very killer audio, or I can't open panels on this channel. Can't open panels on this channel. Don't ask why. It's just complicated. I just can't. So when when he went to Egypt a couple of years ago, he said that he was treated badly due to racism. Now, when I heard what exactly happened to him in under the evidence that Zoubidhas has been playing, it's nothing to do with racism. Like someone tried to rob you. Was it because you was black or because you was a tourist? Which one do you think? They see somebody who they know is from outside of Egypt, sees that you're traveling to Egypt, and they see you as an easy target. So they try to rob you. I bet that happened to white people, Chinese people, black people, whatever. Yeah. What did Rasmus say? That God, Rasmus killing it. Rasmus killing it today. Is that Rasmus like the new kind of like, I don't know, she's killing it today. So Rasmus, I thought people hated Zoubidhas, now love what hypocrisy. Rasmus killing it today. What can I say? She's giving some good advice today. I'm not some good knowledge. Yeah, so there's big up Raindrop, big up Raindrop. I heard you earlier on Reels. I'm not. I don't like going on Reels because of Afghan Kandak. If I'm being honest with you, if anyone's listening, Afghan Kandak is destroying Real and Maggie's panel. I'm telling you that straight now, because I don't go on there because I can't stand the man. He's a vile, evil degenerate, and I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of felt sympathetic towards him, even though he's done the worst thing. I mean, I can't even describe what he's done towards me. It's on a next level. I've never had anybody go to this level except for TYO, yeah. And the only reason I felt a bit sympathy for him, yeah, was that people started posting up his kids' pictures, doxing him. Then on top of that, they had his wife sounded like a nice lady. And as I'm the Raj and I'm a very compassionate person, I started to worry more about his family than him. Yeah, I didn't care about him, but I started worrying about his family because I thought, okay, this guy is doing stuff, and the person that's going to be affected if someone goes around his home is going to be his wife and kids. Now, I still do worry about his family, but I'm going to say something here straight, man. I don't care about that guy. Yeah, if someone come tomorrow and said that he was no longer here, I'll be like, whatever. Yeah, because this individual is so evil. I've never met. I think he is the first true psychopath I've ever encountered, and I've met some real nasty people. Actually, he might be the second. Actually, the first one was my brother-in-law. I always believed he was a psychopath, but this guy is the second psychopath that I've met. But the first in the speaker's corner realm that I've actually met that I believe is a psychopath. Um, if I was you, I would be honest, people. I would not flip flop. Yeah, big up Rashma. Listen to those advice. If I was you, I would be honest, people. LOL. I would not flip flop. Yeah, don't flip flop. One thing about Rashma Akhtar, whether you like her or not, she's not a flip flopper. Yeah. Even when people tell her don't talk to Raj, she still talks to me. Even when people tell her, oh, Raj is a bad person, she still says, I'm going to give him a chance. And this is why Rashma Akhtar is such a good person, because she doesn't get influenced by the masses. Rashma Akhtar is not a sheep like a lot of people. She thinks for herself. So big up to Rashma for that, man. Rashka, how about you hate Zoubidhas? Oh, he's looking at Zoubidhas sticking it on everybody. Even Jake O'Connor's getting it right now. Yeah. So let me just say something. So go over to Zoubidhas. I'm putting the thingy in the channel. You need to listen to the evidence. And I've been saying this for a long time, yeah, that a lot of the racism that Raspect believes is racism is normally could be around 50% of it is probably just nothing to do with racism, just to do with the fact that somebody's had a bad day. Yeah. Yeah. So sometimes I've gone somewhere and I've been treated really badly. Yeah. In a shop, or people are staring at me or whatever. Yeah. And I don't automatically equate that to me being a Sikh or Asian. Sometimes respect or fingerspect, maybe, is it the wrong link? All right, let me try again. Is that the wrong link? Can't be. No, that's the channel. That's the channel, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. Um, okay, let me try again. Oh, right, yeah. I'm doing self-promotion, Raindrop. Self-promotion. Self-promotion. It's a clever tactic to get you lot to come back to my stream. Okay, so I hit this stream. And remember, like I said, forget about your dislike for Zoubidhas. Even someone you dislike can give you good information about somebody's hypocrisy. Even if you dislike them, they can still give you good information about the hypocrisy of Finger-Spec. Now, I will say something, yeah, for the record. Both sides are behaving abhorrently. So Finger-Spec and even Zoubidhas and Waleed, yeah, both of them, yeah, both of them are behaving badly. But the difference is this, that a lot of it, yeah, is being started by Finger-Spec, yeah, and then the other side is reacting, yeah, and they're reacting badly, if I'm being honest with you, some of the stuff they're doing. But let me just give you an understanding of what Finger-Spec has done. He's accused Zoubidhas, yeah, originally on that live stream with a titled Zoubidhas, yeah, Wallah said Zoubidhas had sex with a 65-year-old man, yeah. Now, Finger-Spec knows this not to be true because Waleed confirmed it, that he said it out of anger. So it's not like he doesn't know. So he knows what he's writing is false. Then what happens? He puts a picture up of an old man with Zoubidhas, and even I thought that might be a guy that she's. I don't know who the man was. This man, this poor old man with Zoubidhas in the picture. Guess who he was? He was an old man, yeah, who was a veteran who she was looking after, yeah. She was looking after during her last job as a carer or something like that. And he was very ill. He's an old man. So they put his picture up claiming that this is somebody that she was having or indirectly trying to link her to an affair with that guy. Then that little Mohib, that little rubber dub boy who forms himself in the bath, he started putting up chats he had with Zoubidhas. And when you're putting up, let me say something, when you're putting up text messages, yeah, what you should do, because of the kind of what you call kind of like the fact that some text messages have very crucial information sometimes, what you must do with text messages is to go through them, check there's nothing on there, and if there is, edit it out. Yeah, so like addresses, bank details, telephone numbers, confidential information. Now, when they're playing this particular text messages, all of Zoubidhas' bank details are on there, from sort code to the whole account. Yeah. Then they put up an address. Yeah, that was in there. I saw 2 or 3 addresses. So I don't know who all of those were. One of them was her home address, yeah, where her mother and her sisters live. That's bad enough as it is, and it was up for ages, yeah. People started Googling the address and started saying that it was a brothel. That address that Zoubidhas lives at is a brothel. Yeah. Then Respect says, oh, someone saying it's a brothel. Now imagine if somebody listening to that stream says, okay, or maybe I'll check it. Is it a brothel? Maybe it is a brothel there. Maybe the women, I remember she's got 4 sisters living there and a mother. Yeah. Imagine if somebody who's crazy went up to that house and said, okay, maybe this is a brothel. I'm going to see what's going on here. And when he opens the door, there's 4 females there. And what do you think? He might equate that, yeah, to the wrong conclusion. What that Finger-Spec done that day is very, very serious, in my opinion. Yeah, it's beyond kind of like irresponsible. Yeah, and then you wonder why Zoubidhas is so pissed off. Yeah, so go over to Zoubidhas' channel, and have a. Let me just double check if it's making any difference. Let me check if it's making any difference. It's actually gone down. There's no look. Can I say something? Can you go over? I'm not telling you to stay here. Go to Zoubidhas. The link is in the chat. She's the one with the information. Yeah, you're actually bringing the viewers down, which is not the point of the goddamn show. Yeah, so go over there and thingy. Now, the other thing is, this joke about finger-bingy, finger-bingy, finger in your bum, 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 finger-bingy, finger-bingy, finger in your bum. Now, I'm not mocking the fingering. Yeah, look, let me say something, and I'm being serious here. If anybody was to try and finger spect, I don't care if I dislike finger spect, or respect. If he was on the floor, and he was in a fight, and then anybody started to try and finger him, and put something in his rectum, I'm telling you, I would stop that person. Whether I like finger spect or not, he doesn't deserve to be fingered. Like, whether you like him or not, he doesn't deserve to be fingered. Look, I will say something. And the thing is, that although I say he doesn't deserve to be fingered, finger respect, you shouldn't be fingered. Look, imagine that happening to you. Imagine that. How traumatic that would be. Imagine if someone's finger's very thick, or they got nails. So we cannot accept the fingering. Nobody should be. We're not accepting that. So I'm not agreeing with Waleed's threats of fingering, and other people are saying, oh, it's very serious and you're mocking it and all that. Look, I would say if someone actually does it, then it should be a criminal offense. I agree, but I will say this. Go over to the other stream to thingy, like I don't know who Scarlet Fox, I can't remember if Scarlet Fox likes me or whatever. They're always putting a pigeon emoji up. Go over, because Zoubidhas is actually dancing and stuff or something like that. I don't know whether it's Zoubidhas or Waleed. So I'll go over there. Go over there. Go over there. Go over there. Oh, you should play music. So she's playing drums. She's playing drums now, and Walla Walla is dancing. Walla Walla is dancing, like I think he's going Walla Walla, Walla Walla, Walla Walla, Willy Walla, Walla Walla. So here's the thingy in the thing. Who ladder Celts? Me and Zoubidhas are not aligned like that. We disagree on things. We're gonna probably she disagrees with my support for Tommy Robinson and stuff like that. We're gonna have issues, and we don't align with each other. What we do align on is to show the hypocrisy of the finger spect. The finger spect is doing something to her now that he's originally done to me, which is like doing a character assassination for weeks or months. Then he does it to another person. So all of us have agreed. Is that the real and Maggie? Let me have a look. Let me have a look if that's the real Maggie. Because I want to give him the Lions Dens in it. Now, finger spect, let me say something to you, here's the real Maggie. Big up, man. Big up. Let me explain something. I don't have no problems with real Maggie. The only reason I don't go on these shows is because of certain people like Afghan. That's it. I'm telling you straight now. I don't go onto that show because certain people like Afghan. Okay, so now I'm going to say something to because finger spects in the chat. Look, when you went to Egypt, when you went to Egypt and you was treated badly because people were trying to rob you and shit, or they were looking at you, it's not automatically because you're black. You do get that, don't you? You do get that, don't you? Because when I was younger, went to an area which was all white, and when I went there, people were looking at me because I had a turban and stuff like that in the 90s. I didn't automatically think, oh, they're racist, I didn't think they were racist. I was just like, okay, these people might not have seen a guy with a turban on before. So when I'm walking down the street, this is in the 90s, that they might, just might, be a little bit curious. So when you're walking down the road of Egypt and people are looking at you, and maybe some of them find, I don't know, maybe they find you a bit funny. It doesn't mean because you was black. When you went and nearly got robbed by those little youths, yeah, little 12-year-old youths, and they tried to take your money and shit and take your cigarettes, it wasn't because you was black. They probably done it to white people, Chinese people, Eskimos. The only people they wouldn't have done it to is the Sikhs. Yeah, I'm telling you that straight now. They wouldn't even think about it. So I will say something to the finger spect, yeah. I am not mocking you being fingered, yeah. But I will never let this go. Someone put this in you ever, yeah. If this was ever anywhere near your rectum, yeah, I'm telling you, click. I will do that for you. This is the type of person I am. If Wallah, yeah, started going, even he was going close, I'd put his arm back. No, leave him. And even if Wallah was fighting to get in, I'd be pushing back. And I'm telling you, I'm willing for you, yeah, to break that finger, yeah, in order for it not to get into your rectum. This is the type of guy I am, yeah. You think I'm a bad guy, but would you sacrifice your liberty for me not to be fingered? No, you wouldn't. You'd let it happen. This is a difference between me and you. I would stop you being fingered, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I would stop it, yeah. No one, yeah, and I'm telling you straight now, and this is the truth. No finger is going next to finger spec's rectum. Never. Unless I'm not there or he's in prison, yeah. I can't control everything. Let me rephrase that. No finger is going in finger spec's rectum. If I'm there, yeah, I would try my best to stop it. Yeah. So to finger spect, do not worry. The Raj is here. The other thing is, I reported this incident to the police. Yes, I said it. Now, one thing I've got to say about Raspect here, I'm kind of proud of him because yesterday he did what I thought was great. He was a snitch. Yeah. Him and his little crew were snitching left, right, and center. They're on the phone to the police. They were saying they're going to report what's it called? They were implying that, you know, that Waleed's going to get deported by the immigration officers, that, you know, the people are going to take away Zoubidhas' kids and all that. So what they were doing was working or cooperating with the so-called state that they seem to hate. So kind of proud of them on that, yeah. So it's an informer channel, like Real Maggie says, yeah, an informer channel. So what they did was this. You know, Raspect, the guy that says, don't snitch on the police, don't call the police, don't call the police, Rod, you're a snitch, Yard, you're a snitch, Rod, you're a disgrace, you're a snitch. First of all, I'm not a snitch because I'm a law-abiding person who reports to the police that there's crime. But when you're in a panel and one of your sisters, yeah, that goddamn boring woman, finest wine you, I don't hate you, I don't dislike you, you're just boring. Yeah. The worst thing you can be to me is boring. I'd rather someone is interesting and they piss me off or they whatever than be boring. Yeah. And what does she do? Live on air, she rings up the police to speak about an incident with Real, whether I like Real or not. Real, you're a prick as well, yeah? Yeah, I'm telling you, you piss me off as well. You're a prick as well. But he's not a nonce. What he did in the park was stupid. What he did in the park was inappropriate. What he did in the park with those kids was below the belt. But it wasn't a criminal offense and it was nothing to do with pedophilia. So for you to be on a panel when somebody's phoning, yeah, finest one, the police, and not giving them the full details, because I bet you if she said the full story of what happened, the police would have said, you know what they would have said? Put down the phone and go, and they would just stop the conversation. Yeah. You didn't tell the. You should have said the full story and then see what the police would have said, because I guarantee you they wouldn't have taken you seriously. They would have said, okay, it was an off the cuff remark and it was stupid. That's it. Instead, what you do, you try and play like, oh, Rule's done a criminal offense. If he's done a criminal offense, PC Barnes. Let me explain something to you. Yeah, PC Barnes watches the videos. When I went over and I emailed PC Barnes about what's happening between you and Zoubidhas, and you lot wanted to go over to the park to resolve it, I wrote to him saying they're starting kind of beef and it might split into Speaker's Corner. He said this, I'm aware of it. Do you think PC Barnes isn't aware of what Real said to those kids? If PC Barnes is aware of this and he's in a park full of children, do you think he would actually let Real back into the park? Do you think the police would allow Real back in the park when they watched the videos? And if there was a true crime committed, Real would have been arrested by now. So what you're doing, yeah, is what you do to everybody else, yeah? You character assassinating people, but you're not directly doing it. What you're doing is indirectly. So you're phoning the police, asking a very, very vague question about pedophilia and comments towards kids, but you're not saying the full story or the context. So any other person listening who's thick, most people are thick, would imply from that conversation that Real had actually committed a criminal offense. I'm telling you straight now, if he had committed a criminal offense, he would have been questioned by the police. They have seen the videos. He has not committed a criminal offense. So what you need to start doing is, for Real, what's going on now, I believe, and I'm telling you straight, is going in the realms of criminality, in my offense. Because what they're going to do, if Real gets his head kicked in because of what you're doing, you're going to have to live with that. And I reckon this guy should sue your ass off for that stream. Yeah, you should have cut her off and said, listen here, don't go down this route if you truly don't believe in contacting the police. So I'm going to read out Real and Maggie. Cops are the ops until they want to call them on me. Yeah. Raj, last time in the part, I showed a documentary PC Barnes the footage, and he said, I'm guilty. He told me to go away. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's it. That's it. PC Barnes don't give a shit about that goddamn video. You're making it out as though he is a goddamn nonce. And then you wonder why people have an issue with you. Same with Zoubidhas now. Go to Zoubidhas. Oh, big up to Sam M. Go to Zoubidhas channel. Let me see if it's made any difference. It's gone down, you little puddy dust. Can people stop watching this channel and actually go to their channel? Because I'm getting a bit pissed off now. The whole point, yeah. Oh, you said no, I said I'm guilty. Yeah. Basically, you said I'm guilty. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. The crux of it is that you show the video and the police are basically like, just move away. And that just shows you, yeah, that just shows you that there is nothing that was done in that. Yeah, I love this, right? Nothing that was done in that video apart from him being a prick. Yeah, being a prick is not a criminal offense. Otherwise, I'd be in life for prison or on a death sentence. Yeah, because I'm the ultimate prick. So being a prick is not enough to be in prison. Yeah. Now, can you lot please go? Yeah. Real Omega. Yeah. So it's getting stupid now. Like it's getting stupid when you start ringing in the police and stuff. Yeah, and you start doing shit like that. You're gonna start ruining people's lives. But I'm gonna say something. If you ring up Child Protection Services, even if, yeah, from my understanding, there isn't a real case, they still have to check. Yeah, like with me. Remember when they had to check with me? Because somebody rang up and said I was radicalizing Sikh children. And then when they looked into it, there was nothing, but they still had to tell, I still had to be, somebody had to speak to me. Yeah, not directly, but somebody told me, someone rang up and they cleared it up. Yeah, the people that were invited me to this art class, but they still have to check it, no matter how stupid the allegation is, because there might be a real case behind it. But what happens then is that once they rang them, you can still say, oh, look, the child protection services rang real. The child protector, maybe there was some legitimacy to it. So what you're doing is very, very stupid over the last few days. You've not only put a picture of an old man. Can you not please go over to Zoubidhas because oh, it's going up all right. Not only have you put a picture up of Zoubidhas, yeah, with an old man who she used to care for, who's got Lyme's disease, who's an innocent person in this, and you're implying that she had sex with him, which is disgusting to do that in the first place. You then put up Zoubidhas, all of her details, yeah, on the thingy, including account and sort code, and on top of that, her address is plastered on there, and people are saying it's a brothel, yeah, and I saw that for like an hour, people saying it's a brothel, endangering, yeah, Zoubidhas and her family. And then you got a nerve to ask why she pissed off. Oh, I don't know why she's angry. Oh, why is Zoubidhas so angry? Oh, I don't know. The other thing is the Mutta contract. Where is the Mutta contract, Fogger? This Fogger Fazier is such a goddamn liar. Fogger Faz, Fogger Faz, Fogger Faz, Fogger Faz. The creature from the Black Lagoon of Bangladesh. Please, R.S. said, can I have some more? With him, yeah, he's such a liar. Oh my God, Fogger. You lie so much, man. What is wrong with you? Look, I went into the show the other day, yeah. I said to him, okay, what's happening? Whether you like Zoubidhas or not, if Zoubidhas doing bad, Finger-Speck's doing bad. Be fair. Be fair, yeah. I said to him, why did you do a stream? And he told me on live on air, which I got the recording, on Wednesday, remember on Wednesday, that the marriage between Zoubidhas, yeah, and Waleed, the sheikh who done the marriage was Mo Deen. He said that to me. It was Mo Deen doing the wedding. You had Oz as the altar boy. I don't know what they call it. What's the bloody thing? I don't know what it is. Sorry, Oz. Mohib as the bridesmaid or something. I don't know what's going on. But whoever's there. He told me directly it was Mo Deen was a sheikh. And he has proof of that. Later that year, oh, Joshua, oh, God's sake, Joshua is killing me today, man. She's saying, who cares, Raj? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Rest is just like cracking me up, man. So he does that, yeah. Later that night, Raspik does that slanderous stream, yeah. And voila, because of that slanderous stream, he become pissed off and he started saying the most reckless things that he's going to finger Raspik, Finger-Bhingi, just finger him, yeah. And like I said, no one's going to get anywhere near that rectum of Finger-Speck. Nobody's going next to that dark hole. No one's getting to the dark hole of Goldfinger. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a lot of movies now. Goldfinger. My favorite character from one of my favorite characters from Game of Thrones, Littlefinger. So I then go on to Foggers, yeah, the next day, and I said, okay, why did you slander? Why did you say the slander against Zoubidhas that she got married to Mo Deen? This Fogger, yeah, is such a goddamn tequila specialist, yeah. This is how much the Fogger, yeah, I believe the Fogger has some kind of powers, yeah, because he started lying to me, saying to me that no, he said that after Waleed started talking about Queen Jay's son, yeah. Are they closing their show? Oh my God, what was the point of that then? Oh my God, I did this for no reason. All right, so let me finish it anyway. I had to explain. I'm explaining a few things here. So then what happened? He said that he did the show after, yeah, after Waleed had made these kind of crude things about fingering packet of Finger-Speck. But guess what, Fogger? You're a liar. I got proof you said it the day before. But this is how much of a good liar the Fogger is. I started believing him for like maybe 30 seconds. I thought maybe I had it wrong. Then I have to slap myself and say, don't listen to the Fogger. Yeah. Then I was like, no, Fogger, that didn't happen that way. And then what did he do to me? He booted me off the show. Yeah. As soon as I started putting my foot down on his neck, saying, "No, you're lying," he booted me off the show. And this is a fogger in a goddamn nutshell. Yeah. Never met an individual like that. Never met an individual like the fogger. So yeah, there's no. I just wanted to get people over to hear the thingy. Well, anyway, watch the video though. Here's the link to her channel. Sub yet. Watch the video, yeah, of the audio that I put in the thingy. Go to the last video and listen to the audio. Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of energy. I was actually typing. Listen to the audio of Pakistan Finger-Spect in Egypt getting robbed by little youths, being laughed at down the road, and then he says it's because he's black that this happened. No, it's done because you was a tourist probably, and they hadn't. Whenever you see a tourist, they probably thought, okay, you're an easy target, and then on top of that, if they've not seen, the art of repeating yourself, obviously, Vortex. Yeah. So go over to Zoubidhas' last video. I'll put it in the chat. The last video, and listen to the audio, and you'll see what I've always had a problem with Finger-Spect with, which is that he blames everything bad that happens to him on being black. Yeah. And this is not a good way to live. You can't blame everything that happens to you negative on because of the race of your skin. Because what's going to happen is that you're going to be an eternal victim. Yeah, I guarantee you in Egypt, people get robbed all the time. And that can be white or whatever. I'm going to, let me play Oz's tune actually. Oz done a remix of the Finger-Bhingi. Big up to Oz in the chat. Ali, what do I think of Caroline Flack? Yeah, it's sad if she committed suicide. Not going to lie, but if, I don't really know much about it apart from the fact that she used to be on Bo Selector. I used to love Bo Selector. But other than that, I don't really know enough about her to comment. I don't want to be rude either because, I don't want to say anything. But it's sad that if she did commit suicide, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Very sad. Anybody, and this is just across the board, if you feel like you're, like you're at the end of your tether, and that there's nothing more you want to do and you're going to end it, always remember, man, things can change. I'm telling you straight now, things can change. Yeah, if things don't always stay the same, you just got to give it time. Yeah, once you've ended it, it's what you're going to do. I mean, you got to give it a chance because things do actually change. Yeah, I don't really know her that well, Ali. Let me just play. Oh yeah, to Oz. Yeah, what you need to do with this track is lower the main sound down and higher the void, the thingy of the sound of us not talking. So this is Oz's track. Before I go on, the track is actually an original track from his own. Where is that? Oh, you made a new one. Oh, send me the new one then, because this one's hard to think. I'll play it tomorrow if I'm live. Anyway, I'm going to shoot because Zoubidhas actually ended her stream anyway, which is the reason I did this stream, to get people over to there. It didn't actually work. It actually had the opposite effect. But the video is up, yeah? So go to the latest video and listen to the stream. Did you get that audio, Oz? Did you get that audio? Oh, Raj, don't encourage Zoubidhas. Nah, we're in a... Let me say something about this shit. As long as Zoubidhas and Waleed keep it non-physical, I believe they have a right to defend themselves. I have a right to defend my particular self. And like I said, man, like, I'll defend her if I feel like Finger-Spect is going past the line. And I will tell her off if I feel like she's going past the line, which she has on a few occasions now. And she needs to calm down. But obviously, I don't want anything to go physical. But that doesn't mean you should just let someone slander you for goddamn hours. So anyway, I need to shoot anyway. This one is supposed to be a quick thing to get people over. Listen to, yeah, you lot shut it. So Waleed's in there. Like I said, Waleed is from Egypt, yeah? Yeah, the man's from Egypt. Raspik is saying his people, the Egyptians, are a racist. It's a racist country, the most racist place he's ever been to. This is what I've heard it lots of times, yeah? He's said that Egypt is the most racist place he's ever been to. Today, listen to the video as to why Egypt is the most racist place. I thought he was going to tell me in the video, on the audio, that when he went right Egypt, people were calling him black this, or people were being shouting at him, or people were like saying stuff. I know you finished the live, but I want them to listen to the video, the audio, because in that 3-hour stream, they play the audio of Raspik or Finger-Bhingi explaining why Egypt is the most racist place. When you listen to it, there's no racism. There's no racism. No one called you anything. No one said anything that I could hear that was racist. All that happened to you is that some youths robbed you or tried to rob you. Is that racist? No. Yeah. Yeah. It's not, yeah, racist. If somebody comes up to you as you're a tourist, and then starts to go, okay, we might take your money, that's not because you're black. Chinese people would have got robbed. White people, anybody would have got robbed. On top of that, when you're walking down a road and you look a bit different and people are laughing at you, it's not because you're black. They might have just thought you looked a bit weird. Yeah, go on to Zoubidhas' channel to watch the last audio, because that was very important. I'll big up to Mad Dog TV. It's very important to hear why Raspik says Egypt was racist, and when he describes it, there's no racism. All it was is that people were treating him badly. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's because you're black. Remember that. I'm sick and tired that if someone treats you badly, it's because he's black. Oh, when I'm on his channel and I talk over him, oh, you're doing that because I'm black. You're talking over me because I'm black. You wouldn't do that to anybody else because I'm black. Sick and tired of it. Yeah, so yeah, watch the video, and next time to do a live stream, try and open your panel up though, so we can jump on and discuss that, because it's an important discussion to have about Finger-Spec. Now, I will say something to Waleed. Is Waleed still there? Before I go, yeah, to Waleed, yeah, to Waleed, yeah, I'm saying something, yeah. Don't let it get physical. Let me just explain something to Waleed and Zoubidhas. Don't let it go to the physical realm, yeah. Leave it to trolling and exposing. That's it. Trolling and exposing, yeah. We can, yeah. I'm telling you something now. With the power of the Raj, Zoubidhas and Waleed, we could crush Finger-Spec just by trolling him, yeah, because we know how to troll the guy. I can irritate him, and Zoubidhas knows how to irritate him. Both of us, or all three of us, have a way to irritate him. Just leave it to the trolling. We can beat him that way. But the one thing I'm not going to accept, yeah, is you putting a finger in his bund. Yeah, if your finger, yeah, like this, yeah, starts going towards his, you know what, yeah, like that. If it starts going in like that, look, see. So just imagine, yeah, if Waleed does this, yeah, and this is obviously Finger-Spec, yeah, and that's the, you know what, I don't want to say what, and then he starts doing this, and he goes like that, yeah. I swear to God, yeah, I'll pull the hand out, yeah. I'll pull the hand out. You cannot, yeah, put the finger in there like that. It's not happening. Look, see? No. And Waleed's got very long fingers, yeah. So that will be very painful. No fingering on Finger-Spec, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not allowing it. I'm not allowing it. The only person that can Finger-Spec is Simon. That's it. Only Simon. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot anyway. Big up to Thingy. Don't listen to this. Oh, Rasmus said, but the next day you will be enemies, Raj. Let me say something to you. I don't care. Like Rasmus said something, but the next day you'll be enemies, Raj. If I was you, I would be very careful. Look, I am being careful. I am not aligning. I'm not with Zoubidhas and Waleed. I'm against Respect. If I feel that Respect, yeah, is wronging Zoubidhas because he started this, I will be with Zoubidhas and Waleed. Yeah, it doesn't mean we're best mates or anything. I am just against Respect because he's done it to me. Oh, don't what's he doing? Oh, is it kicking off? All right, I'm gonna shut the stream anyway. I was only here to thingy, so let me have a look. All right, yeah, he's coming over. But I promise you, man, I'll only let Simon finger you. That's it. Nobody else allowed to finger. Yeah, that's the only person I'll allow to finger you. Yeah. Big up to Full Shepherd. Anyway, I'm gonna be off anyway. Like I said, I'm not going Speaker's Corner tomorrow because it's gonna be raining, and I've been told they might actually close the park down if it's very bad. So I'm not even taking the risk. So anyway, yeah. Oh, Prince Felicia, his ass is dirty anyway. I will never touch him. We'll get it cleaned for you beforehand. We'll get it cleaned. Anyway, I need to go. Oh, Another, shut up. You're annoying me, man. Shut up, Another. Stop being such a good damn crybaby. You was telling me to finish off Afghan. Afghan is a demon. The thing about Afghan, there's no point even trying to have an argument with him because with Afghan, he has no limits. Afghan has no limits. So no matter what I say, he will just go a million times further. So the best thing with Afghan is just not to conversate with the man because he's a demon. No. I will align with anybody I want to. Yeah. And if tomorrow me and Zoubidhas are arguing, big deal. If tomorrow me and Waleed are arguing, big deal. I don't care. I'm not here to be liked. But if I got to join forces, yeah, with Zoubidhas and Waleed, I'll do it. So what? Yeah, it's a temporary kind of alliance that I'll go over there and we will show the hypocrisy of the finger spect. Yeah. Oh, Al Kaka, you can finger spect as well. Okay, so it's two people. The reason why, all right, so let me say something here. I'm against fingering here of respect. Let me say that, yeah. But I believe Al Kaka should be allowed to finger spect if he wants to. Now let me show you the logic here. Other people have quite thick fingers, yeah. The thing about Al Kaka, he's got very skinny fingers. So if you can see a normal person's fingers this big, and if it was to go like that, yeah, Al Kaka's biggest finger is like this. So it doesn't matter. Like his lulla, no one's gonna feel nothing. No one's gonna feel nothing. It's like just it's just like a twiglet going in there or a little. Look how easy. Look. Do you know what would happen? Finger spect would be going like, what's going on? Who's behind me? What you doing? And Al Kaka's going. So Al Kaka, he's not gonna feel it anyway. So I would allow Al Kaka to finger the finger spect. Yeah, very generous of me. So you can do it, Al Kaka. Feel free. Everybody else, you go anywhere near that goddamn bund, you're gonna have the Raj to do it. Yeah, the science of the Raj. The science of the Raj. Al Kaka, feel free to do it. Yeah, your finger's very skinny. Anyway, I'm off anyway. Take care.